Hi everyone, and welcome to today's yoga practice. Today is going to be a nice gentle flow. So if you're looking for something that's more on the restorative side, that's going to just allow you to move your body today, reconnect, and just feel some of that rhythm, that movement. We'll be moving mindfully with the power of our breath, but nothing too crazy today. I just really want to move my body and start to feel some of that great benefit from connecting our mind, body, and our breath to this practice. So join me here. We're going to start in a nice, easy cross-legged position. So as you come down onto the mat, in the center of the mat, just start to feel the grounding beneath the sitting bones of the earth, floor. Start to sit up tall. Just imagine that you have a nice piece of string pulling you up, elongating that back, feeling like you're coming out of that lower body and the lower back. So if you've been sitting, sometimes it's so easy for us to hunch and start to curl our back, but now we're going to sit up slightly tall and just feel that nice elongation coming out of those muscles and lifting up. And as we do that, we're going to inhale and exhale any tension out of the body, out through the mouth to start with, and inhale in through the nose and exhaling out the mouth. Just allow yourself a moment to arrive in this practice today. As I mentioned, this is the end of the week for you. For me it is. This is a good time to kind of reset before you go into your weekend or the rest of your day. So we're just going to get started by settling in here. So inhale gently through the nose, filling up the belly and the stomach and the ribs, and exhaling out the nose, and then start to gauge that core as you exhale that air out, pulling in through the navel, and inhale in through the nose, expanding, and exhale. We're going to engage the core as we exhale that air out, and inhale in again, exhaling out. So we're really starting our practice of connecting to our breath as we flow through each posture. That's going to be a really important way to reconnect and stay connected throughout the whole flow. So allow that rhythm to just continue. So we're inhaling and exhaling out through the nose. And from here we can inhale, reach his hand up high. And exhale, we're going to twist to our right, lowering that left hand to the right knee. Right hand goes right behind you and starts looking at the right shoulder. And the twist is really coming from the upper chest. And inhale, reaching up high. And exhale, twisting to the opposite side. This really does feel good, especially if you have been sat down. You start to feel any of that tension in the lower back. Gentle twists, spine activation, and also really stretching out the hamstrings really helps with all of that lower back tension. Inhale, reaching up high. And exhale, take those hands by your side. We're going to do a few more of those. Just inhale, reach up high. Exhale, low down to the side. Inhale, high. Exhale, lower. We're going to move to the other side again, twisting over our right shoulder and reaching up high, and twist the opposite. We're going to do 2 more rounds of that all the way through. Beautiful. Just moving, gliding through. One more time, each side. To the left. Now we're going to come onto all fours. Sorry, Willow, this is my golden doodle. I'm just going to shift you to the side. We're going to come onto all fours here, stacking the hands directly under the shoulders, knees directly under the hip crease here. I'm going to do a couple of cat cows. So you're going to inhale, lift the chest, drop the belly. And exhale, tuck that chin around the back. Keep going. Two more. Coming down back to that neutral spine here. We're just going to bird dog, so we're going to send the left leg back and the right arm forward. Extending out, we're not overstretching the leg up high, we're just reaching out, elongating the entire body, reaching forward and reaching the toes back as far as they can go. Just feeling some nice length here. Your hips are square and our gaze is just in front of the mat. Holding this here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Lower down. I'm going to switch to the side. I love how Willow has just posted herself right next to me. Send the right leg back, left arm forward, and start to get your balance here. Focusing in front of the mat, pulling that right hip down, square to the mat, so the hips are parallel. So easy to want to lift that right hip up, but we're going to bring it down and reach the toes back, core engaged. And for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down. Open up the knees just as wide as the mat. Big toes are going to touch here. We're going to send our arms forward and send our hips back. And just come into a child's pose. The forehead is going to come down on the mat. Gentle inhales and exhales in and out the nose. And those hands are reaching forward. And at the same time, we're sending those hips back. So we're going to come back into that tabletop position and really bring some of that movement to our child pose. So you can have the hips, the knees wide still, and just send those hips back and come back into this tabletop. Just move to get some of that nice movement, some warmth. You can spin it around, whatever your body needs right now. Just start to feel that fuel, feel that desire. Just opening up the hips, whether that's coming forward and sitting back, if that's rotating around in the opposite way, just really feeling that movement. I always say this when we come into our child's pose, but we do carry a lot of that stress and tension in our hips. So when we get these moments to release the tension, it's just a beautiful way to also release that out through our body as well. Coming back up into that tabletop position, we're going to tuck the toes here and send the hips back into our first downward dog. And you can pedal out the feet here, have a little micro bend in the elbows. Can lower the left heel down, right knee bends generously, as comfortable as it is to do so. And just feel that deeper stretch in the back of the left hamstring. And switch to the opposite side, right heel goes down, left knee is bending. At the same time, we're sending those hips up and back, looking forward towards the hands. and release. You can continue to pedal. And from here, I'm going to inhale, reach your right leg up, and look at the gap between the hands at the front. We're going to gently step that right heel between and lower that left knee down and untuck the toes. So if you want to shuffle your foot up, if you didn't quite meet the hands, you can do that. And then we're going to inhale, reach that right hand up to the sky for a nice gentle twist. Feels really good. Twisting is also really beneficial for any bloating that you might be experiencing in the body. I really like to do it, especially when I'm feeling a little bloated. I like to get some twists in just to help my digestive system. And send that right hand down. Untuck the left toe. We're going to send that right foot back, coming into a downward facing dog. Take a moment here. And inhale, lift that left leg up. You see the gap between the front hands. Gently step that in and lower that right leg down. And on an inhale, we're going to lift that left hand up to the sky. And hold our twist. Twisting with the chest, looking up high, fingertips. And lower that left hand down. Untuck the right toes and send that left leg back. From here, we're going to step forward, look forward, step or jump to the top of the mat. We're going to just warm up the body with some sun salutation A's. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up high. Hands reaching up, palms are coming towards each other. We're going to wrap the triceps, so we're coming in. Bring those hands to prayer and bring them down to the chest. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale, swan dive forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And here we are going to chaturanga. You're more than welcome to do this on your knees if you'd like to. So you can lower down. And also up facing dog. And send hips back. And downward facing dog, I'll start from there. Now from here, we're going to warm up the body in some sun salutation A's. We're going to look forward and gently step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, and inhale, rise mountain. Reaching the hands up high, palms facing in, wrapping the triceps. And bring those palms to touch, bring them down a prayer. Inhale, lift and reach up high. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we're going to step it back. And chaturanga, bringing those arms to your sides, strong in the legs, coming onto the balls of the toes, lowering down, and lift upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. 2 more times, looking forward, step or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Palms come to touch, come down to prayer. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale, forward fold, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Coming onto the balls of the feet, and those arms by your sides, lowering down, and lift up high for the upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Look forward, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. That beautiful power and energy you have within you, you bring into the earth. Palms will touch from down the thread. Inhale, reach up high. And exhale, forward fold. Bring it all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. And step it back. Beautiful, everyone. We're just moving with our bodies today and it feels incredibly good. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. I hope you feel as good as I feel right now. It just feels amazing to move, connect to our breath, and reset. And from here, I'm going to walk my hand all the way back to my feet and slowly roll all the way up. And we're going to step into the center of our mat. Take our feet just wider than hips width distance. They're going to be facing forward. Have them parallel to each other. And then you can take your hands to your hips. And inhale in through the nose. And exhale. Forward fold. We're going to be coming all the way down. We're going to reach those hands down and get a nice stretch in the back of the hamstrings. So for any tightness, any feelings of lower back tension from sitting all week or whatever's been consuming you this week, this is going to just release all that tension. And hang that head low. And from here, we're going to take our hands back to our hips and slowly, slowly roll all the way up. Stepping to the back of our mat. We're going to inhale, reach your hands up high. And exhale, forward fold, walking the dog back out. And come down onto the knees. We're going to come onto our backs here. Although it has passed out. That is my goal for later on. Come onto our back here. And we're going to just lower the left leg down. Bring that right knee into the chest and just wrap your fingers around the top of the shin here. Just interlocking the fingers and bringing that knee in. And then we're going to pull it over to our left side for a supine twist. Opening up the arms, looking over the right shoulder. As we move through twists, this is also a good opportunity to think about something that you want to release from your body. If there's something you want to detox yourself from right now. Always love a deep question in a yoga practice. My deep question for you, is there anything right now we can try and release any of this with? Opening up space for new energy, new life. And when you create space, you release anything that you have just sitting on the soul consuming piece of us. We open up the space for the new, whether that's love, relationship, anything we're working on. Creating that space really allows the opportunity for either the right thing, the new thing, the new adventure. Coming back to center, we're going to switch. Lower the right leg all the way down and tucking the fingers over the left knee. Just bringing that in nice and tight. Give yourself that big squeeze. And then bring that right knee over to your right side. And bring the arms out wide, looking over your left arm. You can gently close the eyes if that feels good for you right now. I just love the visual around that as well. Thinking about something we are releasing through this twisting motion. Almost like that squeezing effect on a mop. And you're just rinsing out the old. Creating that space. And come back into center here. You're going to take our feet down to the mat. Bring your arms by your sides. Have them strong, palms facing down. Your feet are going to be about hips width distance there. And what we're going to do is an easy bridge. We're going to lift those hips up to the sky. And reach the glutes up. Squeeze them. And breathe. Holding this easy bridge up high. Pushing down all four corners of the feet. Getting in nice, evenly distributed weight throughout the feet. Helping you maintain that strong structure in this easy bridge. And slowly lower all the way down, vertebrae by vertebrae, along down to the mat. You can take your feet wider, as wide as the mat, and allow the knees to just touch. Bring your hand to your belly and your other hand to your heart. I have my eyes closed, it's pretty bright outside. And it just feels really nice to bring that intention inward. So if you want to do the same, feel free to gently close your eyes. And just take a moment to just breathe and find stillness here at the end of this practice. From here, we're going to take our legs out in front of us. Bring our hands down by our sides, gently closing the eyes. And we're going to take a deep inhale in through the nose, filling up the belly and the ribs. And exhaling out, through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale in through the nose, filling up the belly, expanding the chest. All the way up, sip it even a little bit more. And exhale, sigh out the mouth, let it go. One more time. Inhale. Sip. And exhale out the mouth. Option to stay here for a little bit longer, or come with me and roll onto your right side. Use your left hand to help up. Slowly moving up. Coming back to that easy cross-legged position that we started our practice in. And bring your hands to prayer. Tuck the chin, bow the head. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. And sharing your energy with those around you. Thanks for being part of this community. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this practice. It was amazing to do that with you, even if it's virtually. I appreciate you being part of this community. Have a wonderful day.